kept me warm. You gave my life to me, set me free, set me free. The finest years I ever knew were all the years I had with you, and I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again. You taught me how to love. What a tough, what a tough. You never said too much, but still you showed the way, and I knew when watching you, nobody else would ever know the part of me that can't let go. And I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again. Is there someone you know, you're loving them so, but taking them all for granted? You may lose them one day, someone takes them away, and they don't hear the words you long to say. And I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again, just to touch you once again. That was Everything I Own by Bread, and I played it straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial covering everything I just played. At the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along that you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want hundreds more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each with a link to its own free video tutorial and play along, just like this one, then check out our Dropbox and then come play with us. Okay, as a starter, I'm just going to say if you're a beginner's beginner and the idea of doing anything fingerstyle just scares you, you can just strum and pluck. But I would encourage you to do both, which is to say, if you have 4 fingers on your right hand, you can pluck like this. Doesn't take a lot of skill. You can do it even if you're a beginner. And that way, when you get to the chorus, you can go, I wouldn't give anything I own, right? And it'll have a different feel. You're ramping it up. The rest of your band jumps in. You know, you feel like you have a lot more fullness to the music if you can go back and forth between those two things. I actually did 3 different kinds of plucks. You don't have to worry about that if you don't want to. Just pluck. But right now, I am going to show you the little tiny bit of fingerstyle that isn't hard at all that I did at the start, and that is what comprises the riffs as well in the second verse. There are 2 different places that they throw that riff in, and it's the exact same as from the intro. So here we go. I only have 4 strings, so I don't need my pinky. I'm using these 4 fingers, 1 on each string, right? I got my G shaped and a pluck. Now I start out with all 4, and then just the 3 closest to the floor. And now I'm going to start messing with the A string here. I want to hear, sorry, actually it's not just the A string, is it? Well, let me just do it. Okay. That's what you want to hear. Here's how I'm doing it. That part's easy. And then you're going to pluck again. This time I'm going to drop my pinky down on the 3rd fret. That makes that a G suspended 4th, but it's not going to stay there. Hear that? It's a pull-off. So I pluck once, and you hear 2 different tones. Oh, sorry, I plucked the wrong one. That's what that is. And then I'm going to pluck the middle 2 strings one at a time. 2nd string, 3rd string. So. And then I'm going to pluck 3. I'm going to pick up my middle finger. That would be a G suspended 2nd. But I'm not going to stay there either. I'm going to go right back to putting it down. And that's when I want to hear this one. That's a hammer-on. I'm plucking those 2 again, so. That's it. And you get to do it 3 more times in the song. That's it. Not hard, doesn't take a lot of movement, and it sounds pretty cool. And you get to play through it 4 times, so go for it. All right, the rest then, I said there were 3 different plucking patterns. That's true. The first one is you just go from 4 strings to 3 strings. That's it. You sheltered me from harm. Right? So I'm doing 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. And if you have a low G like me, then it gives you that bass line that's not following exactly the rest. It's half as frequently, right? So, but that's what that does. Now let me talk about those chord transitions here. Starting out with a G, all right. Take a look at my index finger. I'm going to leave it stuck right there. I'm just going to lay it flat. Now I'm going to roll it up again. That's those 4 chords, G, G major 7, G6, and G. And I barely move my index finger at all. That's kind of your anchor point, all right? Now I'm going to slide my ring finger up 1 fret for a C, drop my index finger on 3 strings for a C minor, and now it's, the 3rd string from the floor is at least close to the right place. It kind of arches up and just slides up 1 fret. Down 1 fret to reform that G. So, you sheltered me from harm, kept me warm, drop it, kept me warm. Now, I'm just going to pick up 1 finger. Now it's my ring finger that stays stable. It just slides down 1 and I drop the rest of the D around it. And now I slide it back up again for another G. You gave my life to me, set me free, set me free. And now, my picking is gonna change, or my plucking is gonna change a little bit. I'm doing the same, it's 4, 3, but in between each, that bass line is gonna become a little more active. So I'm gonna do it like this. Sorry. Actually, is that the way I do it? The finest years I ever known. Yep. Huh. Oh no, more frequently. Sorry. A lot more frequently. The finest years I ever knew. There we go. Right? Now again, that's my thumb is becoming a bass line. So my 4 and 3 stay the same, and I just add my thumb. Finest years I ever knew were all the years I had with you. All right? I'm starting off on a D at this point. I just pick up 2 fingers and I've got my A minor. I'm going to drop my C, back to a D, and then suspended 4th, I'm just sliding 1 finger forward. Pick up again, A minor, C, and D. And now, and I will give Now that, right on that start, right from I would give anything, that strum I'm doing, I'm going to stay on the C here. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down. That's it. It's a front beat strum. That is to say, it's not a back beat. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? That's the emphasis. Is on the first and third downs. So I would give anything I own. So I got the C. I could just move it over for a G. Now I'm moving my index finger over for an A minor. Drop the other two fingers for a D. Now I'm going to move my ring finger. I'm going to kind of slide it. I don't actually pick it up. I just kind of slide it off diagonally to the C again. G, A minor, D. Slide it diagonal. G, A minor, D. And again, now, suspended fourth and back. Just to have you back again. Okay, that second verse, that's how that starts. 2/3 of the way through the verse, you got another riff, but now it's right before the A minor, so it's nobody else, right? It's just the riff, it's exactly the same riff as before. It might take you a little practice, but it's exactly the same riff as before, just in the middle of the song. All right, the only thing else I'm going to tell you about is the bridge. In the bridge, the end of the second chorus, instead of going into a riff before a verse again, it's just to have you back again. And now the bridge, I do a little bit of a different pluck, just barely. I just do 4 left, I do the bass line less often. It's just 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3. I just wanted it to be even softer. Even softer, because you're talking about somebody maybe dying or something, or getting stolen from you. Anyway, it's sad. It's soft. So, is there someone... By the way, so I've got a G. I'm just dropping my pinky, and I've got that E minor. Is there someone you know? And pick it up. Loving them so. Then just pick up your index finger. But taking them all for granted. That's it. That's your C string. I'm just going from here to here to here. That's what that weird... this is a C7. I know it doesn't... It's not your normal. Here's your normal C7, but that's the same. So, sorry, C major 7. C major 7, not C7. I'm sorry. That would be a C major 7, right? But that is also a C major 7, and it sounds good when you go like that and leave everything else the same as kind of a drone. Like, that's the idea. You may lose them one day. Easiest chord in the song, A minor 7. When someone takes them away and they don't hear the words you long to say. So you drop an F, and then 2 more fingers is the D. That's the whole song. I think I'm going to stop talking at you. And there is enough variety throughout the song. I think I played the whole song through, slow motion, close up on both hands, because both hands are important in this song. I don't have to see my face, just my hands, slow motion, play along if you want to practice in slow motion. Got that G shape, intro, 5, 6, 7, and... You gave my life to me, set me free. me free. The finest years I ever knew were all the years I had with you, and I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give anything I own just to have you back again. You taught me how to live, love, what it's of, what it's of. You never said too much, but still you showed the way, and I knew from watching you. Oh, sorry. Nobody else could ever know the part of me that can't let go, and I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again. Is there someone you know, you're loving them so, but taking them all for granted? You may lose them one day, someone takes them away, and they don't hear the words you long to say, and I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give anything I own just to have you back again, just to touch you once again. That's it. See you Wednesday.